But when beneath the open sky inside the central court, the pyre rises high and hewed with logs of pine and planks of ilex, the queen, not ignorant of what is coming, then wreathes the place with garlands, crowning it with greenery of death. And on the couch above she sets the clothes Aeneas wore, the sword he left, and then his effigy. Before the circling altars, the enchantress, her hair dishevelled, stands as she invokes aloud 300 gods, especially Chaos, and Erebus, and Hecate, the triple-shaped Diana, three-faced virgin. And she had also sprinkled waters that would counterfeit the fountain of Avernus. She gathered herbs cut down by brazen sickles beneath the moonlight, juicy with the venom of black milk. She had also found a love charm torn from the forehead of a newborn foal, before his mother snatched it. Dido herself, with salt cake in her holy hands, her girdle unfastened, and one foot free of its sandal, close by the altars and about to die, now calls upon the gods and stars who know the fates as witness. Then she prays to any power there may be, who is both just and watchful, who cares for those who love without requital. Night. And across the earth the tired bodies were tasting tranquil sleep, the woods and savage waters were resting, and the stars had reached the midpoint of their gliding fall. When all the fields are still, and animals and colored birds near and far, that find their home beside the limpid lakes, or haunt the countryside in bristling thickets, sleep in silent night. But not the sorrowing Phoenician, she cannot submit to sleep, cannot admit dark night into her eyes or breast. Her cares increase, again love rises, surges in her. She wavers on the giant tide of anger. She will not let things rest, but carries on. She still revolves these thoughts within her heart. What can I do? Shall I, whom he has mocked, go back again to my old suitors, begging, seeking a wedding with Numidians, whom I have already often scorned as bridegrooms? Or should I sail away on Trojan ships to suffer there even their harshest orders? Shall I do so because the Trojans once received my help, and gratefulness for such old service is remembered by the mindful? But even if I wish it, would they welcome someone so hated to their haughty ships? For, lost one, do you not yet know, not feel the treason of the breed of Laomedon? What then? Shall I accompany, alone, the exultant sailors in their flight, or call on all my Tyrians, on all my troops to rush upon them? How can I urge on those I once dragged from Sidon? How can I now force them back again upon the sea and have them spread their canvas to the winds? No, die as you deserve, and set aside your sorrow by the sword. My sister, you, won over by my tears, you were the first to weigh me down with evils in my frenzy, to drive me toward my enemy. And why was it not given me to lead a guiltless life, never knowing marriage, like a wild beast, never to have touched such toils? I have not held fast the faith I swore before the ashes of my Zacchaeus. This was her lament. Aeneas on the high stern now was set to leave. He tasted sleep. All things were ready. And in his sleep a vision of the god returned to him with that same countenance, resembling Mercury in everything, his voice and coloring and yellow hair, and all his handsome body, a young man's, and seemed to bring a warning once again. You, goddess born, how can you lie asleep at such a crisis? Madman, can't you see the threats around you? Can't you hear the breath of kind west winds? She conjures injuries and awful crimes. She means to die. She stirs the shifting surge of restless anger. Why not flee this land headlong, while there is time? You soon will see the waters churned by wreckage, ferocious torches blaze and beaches flame, if morning finds you lingering on this coast. Be on your way, enough delays. An ever uncertain and inconstant thing is woman. This said, he was at one with the black night. The sudden apparition terrifies Aeneas. He tears his body free from sleep. He stirs his crewmen. Quick, awake. Now man the benches, comrades. Now unfurl our sails with speed. Down from the upper air, God was sent to urge us on again, to rush our flight, to slice our twisted cables. O Holy One among the gods, we follow your way, whoever you may be. Again rejoicing, we shall do as you command. Be present, help us with your kindness, bring your gracious constellations to the heavens. He spoke, and from this scabbard snatches up his glowing sword. With drawn blade strikes the hawsers, and all are just as eager, hurrying to leave the shore. The ships conceal the sea. They strain to churn the foam and sweet blue waters.